Hello! Today in class we will solve a system of equations by addition. Let's write down the system. 6x's plus 2y's equals 5. The second equation. 8x's minus 2y's equals 2. And we're going to solve this system. We're not going to... The substitution method, because the variables in both the first equation and the second equation are not written with a coefficient of plus 1. So there's another way to solve the system of equations. To do that, I'll add the first equation to the second equation. What is the result? I'll write it down. 6x's plus 8x's. Moving on to the y variable. Plus 2y's plus minus 2y's. 5 plus 2 equals 5 plus 2. Please note, I wrote each summand with a different sign. One more time. I started with 6x's plus 8x's. Here we go. 6x plus 8x. I moved on to the y variable in the first equation. Plus 2y's, that's what I wrote down. Plus 2y plus minus 2y equals 5 plus 2. What's the result? What happened? If I add 6x's to 6x's and add 8x's, that's 14x's. And to 2y's I add minus 2y's. But that's 0y equals 7. And then 0 times e gives me 0. And the result is 14x plus 0 equals 7. But that's an equation with one variable. So when I add two equations together, I bring in similar summands and one of my variables is cancelled out. The sum of those variables gives me 0. And then I'm left with an equation with respect to one variable. I can write down 14x equals 7. From this equation we find x equals 7 divided by 14. But 7 divided by 14 is 1, 2. So x equals 1, 2. Let's write it down. We found that x equals 1, 2. And now, our system must have a solution, and the solution is called a pair of numbers. We know x, it's 1, 2. But we don't know the value of y. We need to find y. What is y equal to? In order to find the value of y, we can write down any equation and substitute the value of x into that equation. Let's take the first equation with you. 6x plus 2y equals 5. Instead of x, I'm going to substitute a value equal to 1, 2. I get 6 times 1, 2. Plus 2y equals 5. As a result, I can divide 2 and 6 by 2. Now 1 and 3, and I get 3 plus 2 equals 5. Notice again, I have an equation with one variable. I can solve this equation. 2y equals 5 minus 3. 2y equals 2. And obviously e will equal 1. We substitute that value and write it down as a pair of numbers, which is the solution to our equation. I want to call your attention to this. You can substitute the value of x equal to 1 into the second equation. You will also get y equal to 1. In the next lesson, we will solve another system by addition. We've come to the end of our lesson for today. Goodbye. See you again.